Right, welcome back to my channel, guys, and today we are doing another MMI video. Hopefully it's going to be helpful for you guys. I know that they're rolling out now, about now they're rolling out. And I know a lot of you probably had your MMIs already, some of you might have them coming up. So hopefully this video is going to be useful to you guys as well. Today we're going to be talking about what to do the week before your MMI. I know we've already shot a video, I don't know if it's been released yet, but it was about what to do the day of your MMI and what to do the day before your MMI. So this is basically the week before your MMI and everything you need to do during that week as a sort of a checklist or a compulsory checklist that you should be doing. But yeah, we're going to be shooting that video and hopefully it's useful to you guys. But quickly before we get into the video, we have passed 100 subscribers, which is phenomenal news, great for me as well. To see that you guys are enjoying my videos, to see that you guys are getting to my videos. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel because we want to hit 200 subscribers next. We are on 120 at the moment, and that's very cool. We are already a fifth of the way very quickly, which is amazing news. So if you could just go and smash the subscribe button down below. Only about 15% of you who are watching are actually subscribed to the channel, which is odd because it makes no sense. So I really want a lot of you guys who are watching the channel to also subscribe, so that you get notifications, because I'm making a lot of videos now, and if you're not subscribed you might not know when I make those videos and you might miss out on that video, which maybe helps the application a little bit. So please, you just smash the subscribe button down below. It'd be really brilliant for me, like puts a smile on my face seeing subscribers, because it shows that my work's being rewarded a little bit. And also for you guys, you get to join our little med family and you get notified when every single video comes out, and it's basically like a little resource for you to help. Yeah, so please do go and smash the subscribe button down below and get us to 200 subscribers. That's the next goal. Also, we're using a new sort of filming setup. We're using a new camera app called Filmic Pro, which I heard about via a lot of YouTubers who post videos online. And so if you noticed anything different, hopefully it looks a little bit better today. You might not be able to tell, but hopefully it does look a little bit better. But yeah, let's get into the video. So the first thing I'd say the week before your MMIs is to really make sure you know everything. And when I say that, I mean that when you go through your revisions, you're likely to come up with questions that you have about particular things. So for example, if you're going through a question about volunteering and you hear a particular term like MDT, which most of you guys should know by now what that is and how to explain it in an interview. But if you don't know what it is, you probably won't look it up immediately. You'll probably go through the next few questions and you might forget about it. Unfortunately, that term could come up in an interview and you might start kicking yourself because you know what, you've come up with that term in your practice, but you just haven't researched it. You know, you came up with it, you came up against it in your practice, you just didn't know what it was and you never actually researched it and found out what it was. So during the week before your MMI, any questions that you have, any sort of queries, any sort of things that you're not quite sure, you're not 100% sure how to explain in an interview, that's the time to go do research. Go ask a friend, go ask your biology or medical health advisor, medical application advisor, go ask them what it is, because that's the week where you really need to make sure that you will, pat down with every single term that can come up in your interview. The day before your MMI is a little bit too soon to be doing that, because you're in a week to memorize it, to learn it, to understand how to use it in an answer. Interviews are more about being able to apply them in answers as opposed to memorizing a term, so you need to be able to do that, and I'd highly recommend doing that as well. So next thing I would say is to make sure that you are going through questions on a daily basis. The week before your MMI, you really want to be comfortable in that sort of interview environment. You want to be doing at least 10, 15 questions minimum, bare minimum, every single day. I would recommend doing 30 questions a day. Just in front of a mirror, get a random question off Google or have a list of questions and just go through them. And because it's really important for you to get comfortable, in the environment of an MMI, or get your parents, get your friends, whatever. Sit in front of your family, dog or your cat or your hamster, bird, fish, I don't know what animal you have at home, but we've said this before in a previous video. Just sit in front of your family pet and just talk to them and do the MMI questions so that you're there with someone else, literally anyone. It could be you in a mirror, anything. Just go through those questions so you get comfortable in terms of the way you talk, in terms of the way you answer questions, and in terms of the way you're sitting there with someone else. Because it's going to be with someone else regardless. Even if you're recording a video, someone else is going to see that video, so you need to be comfortable with that video being shown to someone else. The final thing I would say to do is to make sure you're comfortable with the format of your interview. Now, usually that would be in person and going into university, but because of the pandemic, they're online now. So what that means is that they expect you guys to come in on Zoom or Teams or record a video. And so what you want to do is you want to go through every email they've sent to you regarding the MMI. Look out there if they've put any information that you've missed, particularly for timings wise, anything you need to bring to the interview, to the virtual interview, anything you need to be wearing, anything you just need. Really go through every single email that university sent you the week before, and also have a play around. So if it's on Zoom, have a play around with the controls, how you're going to be working on there, because you don't want to walk into the interview, or rather log into the interview this year, and be caught off guard by this weird sort of Teams. If you've never used Teams before, you don't want to be caught off with how do I use it, how do I unmute myself, how do I turn my video on, how do I change my background or whatever. You don't want to be doing that on the day of your MMI. So what you really want to be doing on your day of your MMI is to get in there and think, okay, yep, I'm used to this, I know how to use this platform, and I'm ready to go. Because the more comfortable you feel in that environment, the better you'll do, because the less you'll be anxious, the less adrenaline will be coursing through your veins, and you'll be feeling ready to go. So that's everything I'd say really for the week before your MMI. It's not too complicated really, just a couple of things in terms of practicing, a couple of things in terms of getting comfortable with the environment or the platform, and yeah, that's everything really. If you've got any questions, please do drop them in the comments below. Hit me up on my email, which I'll put in the description. It's also my channel about description, which you can find by going onto my channel. And also follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Snapchat. Instagram I usually put out new updates in terms of new videos, and also you can PM me for anything in terms of advice, in terms of any questions. Also feel free to email me, but in case social media, that's probably easier for you guys. Just hit me up. If you want any videos for me to make, I'll be making those. I'm currently sort of doing MMI videos, looking to maybe go into revision as we get into May, because that's when exams would usually go on, and also UCAT videos, because obviously UCAT's going to be coming around September, August, October, that period, so I'm going to be trying to do some videos then. But yeah, hopefully you found this video useful. If you did, smash the like button down below, go and subscribe as well, join our little med family, and let's get to 200 subscribers now. We're doing really well in terms of subscribing, so please do go smash the subscribe button down below, and yeah, good luck for your MMIs guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace!